Hello and welcome back to France. So my things have arrived and we've pretty much hit the ground running, so there's not been much of a chance to film. Things arrived on Thursday and today is Sunday, so there's a lot of things in here. Here we can see there's like also a loft space up there. The plan is at some stage to remove that, because at the moment it's quite low and I will hit my head, so that space is very uncomfortable for me. And the loft space has no structural impact on the roof or any of the walls, because it's all freestanding, so that will be a future plan. Then we got all of these things, these metal grates for feeding the animals. Probably remove them as well at some point. Got no use for them. And otherwise at this moment I can't really put anything against the wall due to that. And the same for those grates and the grates on that side. We've already started removing some other bits and pieces, so those are coming from the barn that's attached to the main house. These bits and pieces got left behind. Some nice pieces of wood, might still be able to use that. That's for the moment the collection of boxes. It's a bit dark here. There is a light and electric system, but it's really confusing and really questionable how everything works. So slowly but surely we'll sort that all out. The other garage is also full of my things. And then we are busy here. So this part attaches to the main house. I did film where there were all of these pieces for the feeding the animals. Removed that already, created this nice open space. Now this ridge, it's all stone and very wide, so that's going to stay. We are going to try and make just an opening over here so that I can walk through here without having to climb over this to get to the other side, or without having to go around on the outside. So it's coming together. The next plan is to remove this top part over here. It's really rotten, eaten up. Also, I'm not going to use this area up here in any case, and it makes this feel quite small and cramped a bit. So that we're going to remove that, or at least try to, and see how far we get. There's some nice pieces, like all of these along here are nice. I'm going to keep those, and the rest, see what's salvageable we can still reuse, and what's not might turn into firewood. We've removed all of the electrical wiring attaching to that side. That door is also on the priority list for repairs, as it's completely rotten away at the bottom and won't really offer much security. This door over here is still good enough for a number of years. Then in the house, it's all a mess, because while we're moving you'll always have a mess, but the kitchen is sort of done. The table is in there, still need to put the legs on the oven. Now little oven is there, so I can at least cook. There's 2 cooking points on top. We've already put the wood heater in its place, the dishwasher is connected, microwave works. There's going to be, at the moment there's no proper cooking area, so we're going to make a cabinet that fits into this space here. On top that's a cooking glass ceramic hob plate thing, I don't know. So that's going to fit on top of the cabinet, and then going to be a little cooking space. We will also build a small wall between the cabinet and the wood heater so that it does not overheat or burn the wood. And we're also going to make a small wall between the wood heater and the dishwasher so that again we don't burn the dishwasher. Now this wood heater is quite a bit better than the one I had in Portugal. That this one has got those insulating blocks on the inside that radiate the heat more towards the room. So it's sort of already in place. We spent, I think, probably about half an hour in the shop discussing all kinds of pipes and fittings, because up there it's a flexible pipe. Let's see if we can turn the light on. There we go. So up there we got a flexible stainless steel pipe of 180 millimeter diameter. So you need a special fitting pipe of this with a special clamp to clamp it on. Then we had to buy an adapter to go from 180 to 150, because this heater has a pipe diameter of 150 millimeters, and then that's that. So there's a number of adapters here. It should work, I hope. Stainless steel is very expensive here in France, so if you are moving from Portugal and you are planning on installing one of these, bring some stainless steel pipes with you. This pipe cost me 44 euros, and I think in Portugal it's half the price. So that's one very expensive thing. Other things are not too bad. We turned on the water heater in the basement. That is working. We got the nice tap over here with really nice view outside through the window. So the fridge fits nicely into its space. It only makes the space a little bit cramped, but we'll have to live with that. You can see there's a couple of tiles that come off of that step. I did not see any spare tiles of those, so I have to either just leave it as is for now, and at some point maybe retile, or just put a strip and then plaster that and then paint it. Just a few options. The living room has not changed too much. Upstairs it's all still a mess. There is a bed and it's ready, and I can sleep on it. I think that covers progress so far. There is also a nice storage area over here, all for the bits and pieces under the stairs. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this update, and stay tuned for more updates to come.